Hey guys, Typical Dave here. I'm currently playing Factorio, and this is episode 11 of my playthrough. What I'm going to be looking at this time is I'm definitely starting to struggle a bit on the iron plates. So I'm going to look at increasing my production. And I was just having a look before, and I clicked on here and I noticed I'm really starting to struggle on power. So I'm going to be working on that as well. So let's just have a look for power. I'm going to need an offshore pump. Let's grab 10 boilers and what's that? 20 steam engines, and then I'm going to need some pipes. So be a bunch of them and a bunch of them. So we'll get that all crafting. And while we're waiting, I just need to restock with some stuff. So let's just grab all the steel and all the landfill. Don't really need inserters. I got plenty of everything. I got plenty. I might grab some more track anyway, even though I don't really need it, but might as well. It'll come in handy. Let's just grab another. Oh, let's just grab all of it. Oh, I don't really need all of it. 5,000. That's tons. I've got 500 of them, 485 of them. I think I'm good to go. Should be plenty of wood still in here. There is. But you can have some more. Power poles, how am I doing? I definitely need some more medium and some more large. So, whereabouts are they? Here we go. So, let's just grab them and them. There's not that many big, it's because it's just struggling a bit to get enough steel down. So, this is just going to be really slow, but that's okay because you don't really need that many big ones. Alright. Let's just run up to here. And what are we going to work on first? Probably the power, since we already have most of it done. So we'll just make our way up where we've got all our steam engines at the moment, which is just here. And what I'm probably going to do is just run another string just along behind it. So if I just keep heading up, because we really need to get all this power under control so that it doesn't all slow down. Alright, let's just level this out. So it needs to be here. Let's just run this up. That'll probably do. Let's make it a bit bigger. Perfect. Alright, where's the pump? Here we go. It might be easier to use this first. So if I rotate this around, one like so, there we go. Now I can use the pump. Clip it on, and I'm going to need pretty much the exact same setup as here. So I can just cheat a little. What I'm going to do is just grab this. That looks good. And swing it around, and let's just put it straight onto here. I can't because of the belt. Let's remove the belt. Grab this. And that looks perfect. So if I clip this on, hopefully the whole lot's going to just quickly build and be up and running relatively quickly. What's it missing? It hasn't got a power connection. That's okay. Just put a power pole here to jump it across. And we need to do another blueprint because we didn't grab the power pole, which is perfectly fine. So we need to grab this and the power pole on this side. How's that look? That looks good. Yep. That can go there. This one, sorry about that. This one can go here just to get that power pole in. Let's just keep going. So that's all copied across quite nicely. Let's just get this one in. I can hear the steam engine slowing down a bit. That means we're definitely getting under control. That looks good. Some more of these. Wonder if I have enough of the burner inserters. I didn't craft any just then, but I should have a whole pile of them left over from before. Oh, I still got 72. I don't need this pole anymore. I was going to look up and see how many of these you actually needed. I can't remember. I've done row of 10, but I could possibly need 20. Here we go. Now, if I grab a tank, that will give me a rough idea. Oh, they're not maxed out, are they? No. I've got an idea to test to see. So, in theory, if I get rid of this and run over to here, alright, so this is basically completely maxed out, which is what you would expect. So, if I go grab a storage tank, place it down here. How many of these? I think it's 1200 a second. Yep. So if this fills up at 600 a second, I know that I'm only using half the capacity. And click. 6, 12, 18, 24, 32, 40, 48. Alright. 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm using about half the capacity by the looks of it. So 2, 8, yep. Yep, that's alright, cool. So I know I can actually change these strings to 20 long. Kind of like them as 10 long though. They look a bit nicer, especially if I get down the track. I'm going to double this up. How much dirt do I have? I don't have much landfill left. That's okay. What I might do is I'll just fill this in like so, getting it ready. So it's a bit quicker next time we need to expand it. And what I might do as well, a bit down the track, is this coal here. I'll change this to a dedicated power coal. So the rest of the strain of the system isn't really going to affect it. And I might put a buffer in, a coal buffer, hooked up to an alarm. I'll do that a bit down the track, because at the moment we still have 370,000 coal. So we've got tons. Right, as for the coal, how are we going to run this? Not the coal, the iron ore. I've got 2 fields down here, 1 million, some here and some here. I'm thinking I'm going to run it across, down, and in. It's a bit of a long way to run belts, but I don't think it's going to be too much of a problem. So let's just get started on that. Right, so let's just run this here, which then can also run up 2, 3, 4. Is that going to miss? It does. Not like it really matters. I'll probably this line will probably be completely empty by the time I get to the point of needing uranium, if I even need it. Depends on how far into this game we decide to go. What I mean by that is we're definitely launching a rocket, but are we going to go for a super base or just to finish the game? At this stage, I'm thinking this way through. It's just my goal is just to launch a rocket. So we just keep running this down like so. I didn't mean to do that. Let's just pick this up. That looks awesome. Alright, what I'm going to do is it needs to come across the, oh sorry, got the hiccups. Just across to the coal. Like so. Awesome. And then we're going to run this way. It's really it's a little annoying running 4 lanes. Later in the game when you have really fast robots, you can just copy and paste the track and the robots lay it as fast as you can run 4 wide or even like 8 wide if you want to. So that's one thing I'm looking forward to. Alright, let's have a look. That's probably going to be it for now. I'm going to make my way down and get ready to work out how I'm going to run all this. So I'll probably run power here straight down. We can do that now. So let's just grab a big electric pole. Let's just tap it onto here. I love just how far these things reach. That'll do. Let's just clear this out. Sorry, it's probably a bit dark at the moment. There's not too much I can do about it. Let's just chop all these trees down. That's great. As long as I can just get, even if it's just one half cleared, so I can get started. Like that. Which way am I going to run it? If I run all the lines this way, it's probably going to be easier. Yeah, I'll run them that way. So I might as well clear these trees out while I'm at it too. So let's just chop these down. Pick the robots up, speed them up a bit. Run over here, these ones going to get cleared. Nice. Let's just pick all these up now, and let's just start laying down the basic drills. While I'm at it, I'll highlight all of this for clearing. And if they can reach it, they can reach it. If they can't, they can't. So, probably start from here. That looks good. Bring this in. Perfect. Let's just run the path coming out. And I've got to balance that all off. And we'll do again, another row. And another row. Some people like to space them out differently than I do. For example, like this. And some people like to leave a gap of 2 between everything. It doesn't really matter. You're just going to mine it a lot slower. And I prefer just to strip them out really fast. Later on, sometimes I spread them out a little. Especially if I go right out and it's a humongous batch, you can't be bothered expanding it too often. You can just go out, you just hit like 3 or 4 patches at once and just mine them all slowly. But you can only transport it as fast as everything wants to transport via train, so might as well just hammer it. It doesn't really cost much more in power. Power is really easy to make. So what I'm going to do is just get this all out. Let's just build some balancers in. So just need this. We're going to go up, cross, down, and up and out. And we're going to do the same thing onto each one. Yep. Paste. So let that copy out. Perfect. And now let's do the same to this one. Nice. Let's grab some medium poles, because it just makes it that little bit easier, because they can actually reach between them. You don't have to put the spacer ones in. Sorry, there. And you've probably noticed now I'm not one to worry about the placement of the poles. I just bung them in just however they fit. Let's drop that in. Sweet, everything's up and running. Let's just spam some lights in, just to light the whole area up a little. Not like we come down here very often, but it's still nice. Alright, now we've done that one, it's time to get this one on its way. Like so. It's just nice. Now, let's do like this. Perfect. And another one. Flip it around. The autosave's always at the perfect time to screw up when you're dragging. Do I need that one? I do. Right, let's just get the belts down like so. And we're definitely going to have to balance this again. So let's just balance these the easy way. Nice. And this one. Perfect. Pick the robots up. Let's get the power done. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's drop some lights down. Just in time to start getting dark. Just a few medium poles will do. Oh, I've missed. There we go. All the lights staying on? They are. Okay. progress. Let's just run this up. Now, how are we gonna balance 5 lanes? I can't remember how to build a 5-lane balancer off my head. I really need to put all the blueprints on. I lost my blueprints a while ago somehow. I'm not sure. And I've just double check. Yeah. So I used to have a blueprint book that someone made. I found online, and it has like all the belt split combinations. So the only one I usually remember off by heart is the 4-4 splitter. So let's see if we can just do that. What I might do is just merge these together. So yeah, I'll just build a 4 splitter and I'll work it out from there. Where do I need to come up from? Might be easier just to run the belts down first. Alright, let's have a look. Yep. So let's just get rid of those trees. I don't think they're in the way, but might as well. No harm. Down, up, like so. Need to get this iron ore cranking. And at least this gives also time. One thing I like with all this expanding is for your research to catch up. Which then eventually it will just, everything will be full. And then your demand on resources slows right down for a little while anyway. Gives you a chance to catch up. So if we just keep going down. Alright. Looks like there's a lot of trees in the way. How am I going to do this? You know what? I can't be bothered chopping all the trees down. So let's just go around them. Like so. How am I going to head up? Just here. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Jump, 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 jump. 2, 3, 4, 5. So just lots of belts. And then these need to go in. And then these need to go out. So connect this up. And while we're at it, let's just feed this out. Perfect. Let's just jump this up. Let's bring this down. Might as well start getting this belt filling up so that when we run up to the other end, it makes it like a bit quicker. Okay, this one can come down, connect onto here, and same with this one. Now, feels like a waste, but what I'm going to do is run this one down and connect it. And now I'm going to do a lot of joining in. So I want to split it onto this one, split it onto this one, split it onto this one, and split it onto this one with this last belt. So if I run this down, let's run this up. Perfect. Just need to put a jump in here, and a jump in here. Perfect. Let's turn this around. This can come up. Split this out. This can come up and in. So hopefully this one now is just gonna just push everything up, and it might backlog these ones onto this side for a bit, because yes, it's pushing it that way, but it's also taking some of these and bringing it this way. But this big balance here will sort everything out. I just want every single row pulling out as fast as it can, which it is. That's perfect. So what we're going to do is make our way up, and hopefully quickly tap all this in. So it's gone quite a way. That's okay. You can see all our research is ticking along nicely. Let's just keep going up. We're just reaching the end. And we need to balance all this in. Alright, what's going to be the best way? Probably merging all the lines. So if I just cut this off for now, let's just wait for it to all go in. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. Let's just pick this up. There's probably some nice fancy way people do it. I'm just going to do it the basic way. Let's just pick everything up. So if I do this and I want to take this line and run it into here, and take this line and run it straight in like that. I'm going to do the same for this one. What's going to be the best spot to do this? Maybe here. It's going to be a little bit messy, but if I jump this up and curl it into here, this can connect to that one. And then I'm going to have to jump this, which is also jumping this, into here. So those two lines are merging. Need to do the same for this one. So it's going to come up. We're going to chop it under. Let's just head this way. Yeah, this will work. So if I do this and this, and then run this way, I can grab this, I can jump this under, jump that under, and those two, the third one and third one, are now both connected to the same line, and I just need to connect these fourth ones. So I have to jump this up, and I'm going to have to jump this one across. So if I just go up, turn right, up, right, perfect, up, and then it's pretty much the exact same thing. So we're going to connect these, run this across, down, and in. So now both lines should all be just pouring into here evenly, all balanced out nicely. That should just fill up nicely, just waiting for it to all go through. Everything's full. That's perfect. So as it all fills in, hopefully now it's going to fill up every single line to maximum capacity, and we'll be good to go. Just waiting for this. What I might have to do is sooner than later change everything to red, and then down the track we'll change all these ones to blue, so it'll be blue forcing onto red lines, just to make sure there's no on these little tiny gaps. Alright, looks like we've got pretty good compression, we've got tons of iron coming in, and I think we made pretty good progress this episode. Thank you for watching. I'll be continuing this series because I really love this game, and I hope to see you around.